Hello the internet, Quagram here, and welcome to episode 7. In this episode, you will notice that my nether portal is dead. Well, that's because I plan on moving it. Because the focus of this episode is to build a cave entrance. And yeah. Like episode 6, this is again something inspired by the YouTuber Brian. His designs are quite impressive, so yeah. Again, I will make a proper reference to his to the video in question. So probably a YouTube card and maybe a image of his video thumbnail. Whatever my future self will be able to do. Yeah. So okay. If you know me from the service I played before, you probably know that I do like making caves and underground bases. Well, having seen that video and getting a bit more of a reality check on how to do proper design, I think I can do something way better than previously. So yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is hollow out as much as I can to make an entrance into this mountain. Following that, I'm gonna see if I can find a good place to put the nether portal. So the portal goes directly into the entrance of this base here. And this entrance is also going to feature a staircase going up to the top of the mountain here, where I'm planning on making something more, which will be in a future episode. And of course a staircase going down, leading to the dome underwater here that I made in the previous episode. So that's the plan. So I'm just gonna get on with hollowing out this mountain and I'll be back. Okay, so during this clip here, my microphone decided to say goodbye and try to get a backup microphone, and it also failed, so yeah. So you get me dubbing over this clip here. Okay, so the first you saw there was that I had reactivated my portal, because at this point I had not yet moved it down into the cave you see here. So that happened later in the episode. So yeah, there's that. And you can see that I have now decided to have two entrances to this cave here. One where the portal is, where you get to the work hut and what there is out there. I do plan on making a road there, so this will kind of be the lower entrance to the whole base thing. So there's that. And the other one, as you can see, leading directly out to a waterfall, which is well, highly inconvenient. So the plan for this part, as you can see, it's on a cliff. So the plan here is to make a set of stairs that leads up the cliff. But of course, if I'm going to do any construction at all, I would, and of course have, now that I'm recording this afterwards, remove the waterfall. And yeah. So the waterfall had to go and be replaced. as I have done later in this episode. Now, as I'm planning on making the stairs over here, at this point thought of making a stairwell up this cliff, because it's kind of steep up there. And once you get up, you get to something I plan on making for maybe next episode. Because around here you get well, to the top, and making a main entrance over there. Something bigger. Up here, thinking of maybe making some kind of fort or a castle. So yeah. And this fort or castle or whatever it's going to be is going to utilize this mountainous half circle that envelops my underwater base down there. So you get some nice view and great contrast in heights, if you get what I mean. And yeah, that kind of sums up my plan for this part. And my past self is now going to go back down and continue working on the stuff down there, and we'll be back in just a few moments. And I am back. So as you can see, the nether portal is now moved, so yeah, there's now an entrance. I think I need to work on this and improve it a little bit sometimes later, but this is how it looks like right now. So let's go in. So didn't have that much space to work with here, so it's a little bit cramped, but well, I did the best I could with what I had. So get a bit space, not much. But yeah, there's a corridor here, and it leads down to this longer walkway here with a really tall roof, giving a rather large appearance despite being quite cramped in reality, just 4 blocks across. So yeah, got some sea lanterns behind the trapdoors, which is nice. And as that summer pigment just spoiled, I moved the nether portal over here. So yeah, and with the way I placed it, you should get the same orientation when you go for the portal in the nether. So yeah, that's nice. And I started on making a small base room or something over here. I haven't actually made anything here yet, but put the door in. So for now it looks like there's something here. And yeah, the next thing I'm going to do now is work on a stairwell down here. I had a look at where I end up, and I missed the actual door here by just a couple of blocks. So yeah, I'll see how I can go with that. And if the audio is bad compared to what's been before, or if it's actually better, I don't know. I'm on a webcam microphone right now, so yeah, I'm gonna get a new, more professional microphone when I have saved lots of money. But right now, I don't really have the economy to it. So yeah. Gonna get started on a stairwell down here, and I will be back once I finish this. So oh, see ya. And I am back, and the stairwell is now completed, and I got some more sea lanterns up and running to lighten this place up, so now there won't be as many torches. It's going down here. It connects nicely, as you will see down here, with an airlock. Just walk through here, and yeah, almost seamless. Of course, there's an airlock override, if for some reason that would be necessary. Mostly just added for aesthetic purposes. Well, mechanical aesthetic purposes. So yeah, with that done, what I now need to focus on is the place over there. Yeah, back over here where that waterfall was. Now I remove the waterfall so I can more easily work on making this path and stairwell up. So yeah, I just need to work on how to do this, and I want to add a new waterfall here, so that'll be a part of the project. So yeah, whoop. See what I can do about that, and I will be back once I have completed this part, and yeah, see you then. And I am back, and here you see the nice ascending bridge I made here. And yeah, I can see it from this perspective, but there's actually a staircase going up from this segment. So this bridge here goes up to the future road that will be there. So yeah, gonna cut over to over there. No point in filming me swimming all that way. So back in just a second. Okay, so here I am. Okay, so look out here. See, I put in a new waterfall. Did some really good detail work on that. Gonna go over that in this clip. So depending on the time, yeah, should have plenty of time to go over stuff. Let's see. Yep, I was standing there just to get a perspective. So walk up here and continuing here and get the path up here. Be kind of steep, but yeah, you can get to where the entrance for the fort or castle, whatever it will be. And yeah, get the possibility of making a road to somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so let's climb up here and get a good view of the area. So the end of the stairway is down here. And I go over there. And let's walk down. So yeah, the end result is not exactly what I had in mind, but well, for one thing, I decided to use the cliff instead of just building into it. Well, I was thinking of maybe building a spiral staircase by filling up this entire area, making a steep staircase up. I decided to instead just embed it into the cliff, using this odd shape. So yeah. So you walk down here, and you get a good view from almost everywhere. And especially here, where I have done something to make this seem a mix of artificially altering it and adding a natural looking cave over there. So if I can get inside that cave, we can get a better look of what I did here. So you get endless water from unknown sources up here and over here. And you have support structure for the stairs going up there. Made it look a bit crooked just for the fun of it. Adds a bit to the character of the build. So in this cave here, see it got a bit irregular shape here and there. It leads out to this waterfall. And I was careful to place this waterfall just next to and not over the bridge here. Yeah. And perhaps most importantly, you get to see how far up these stairs go. So you can see them from down here. You see that it goes. Well, if you see from the correct perspective, you can see how it goes all the way up. So yeah. Now for what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. Just gonna have probably just one more clip, because I got plans for the next episode. So I'm gonna maybe tidy up this area a bit more. I'm going to move my workbase into this place here. So goodbye little birch house. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this old building here. Maybe I'm gonna turn it to a ruin, maybe I'm just gonna let it stay as it is. And then we're gonna put an arrow into that creeper. Yeah, I'll figure out how to do. So see ya. Get a good view. Nah, see ya. And I am back. And I added a bit more lighting and brought my name in banners. And I went through the recordings and found that the previous recording had a bit of an audio issue, so I hope I got it boosted enough, because I could barely hear myself. So yeah, that happened. Anyways, let me go through the changes I've done. So yeah, there's almost no need for any torches anymore. There's only in this unfinished base of mine. I am going to finish this someday between episodes, but well, it's a base. Don't really need a dedicated episode for that. And got small bedroom here, and out here I got a dock. And yeah, so I can just take a boat directly from here and go wherever. And I have opened up a tunnel through the mountain here, I will go back to this in a separate special episode. Got something big planned that involves this and other stuff. Not much else to show actually. So, well, yeah, finish this. Just need to put a proper door in, and well, that's it. Still need to finish this with a proper door here as well, so it's not exactly finished, but according to what I plan to do for the episode, yeah, this was done. So that's the end of this episode, as I watched the half moon go down. So yeah, I'll see you guys in episode 8.